Hi guys, welcome to the first actual video, and it's kind of about makeup, but I'm not going to be doing anything. I didn't even have enough motivation to do my makeup, which, oh well, such is life. Anyway, so let's just dive into the questions, I guess. My first question comes from Erica. She says, what are your favorite brands? I don't have a favorite brand because I'm broke. No, I'm just kidding. Well, no, not about the broke part. I'm always broke. I don't have a specific brand, really. It's because most of my makeup comes from, like, presents and people getting rid of their stuff. And that kind of whatchamahoos it. But when I buy it, because I'm cheap, I buy Wet n Wild Coverall for their like powder and their liquid stuff. But my problem is I'm so pale. They don't have a shade that works with my face. It's either too dark or too light, and it's just not a fun time. It's really not. So I guess Wet n Wild right now is my favorite because I can't afford anything else. What colors do you use the most? Black. Just straight up, I use black. Black and silver. I guess it's a good thing I'm going to be getting married to a Raiders fan, because, well, black and silver. But no, to be honest, I use a lot of black, like, and white. Black, white, and silver. I try and change it up when I wear, like, colors, like pinks and blues and stuff like that. But black is the majority of what I use. Okay, moving on. That question also came from Erica. Thank you, Erica. What makeup tools do you use? I don't... brushes? Like, I'm pretty broke, and so I don't have much of what other people have, really. Like, I have a total of, like, maybe 4 brushes, and then the little sponge things, like little square ones you get with the face powder when you go cheap like I do. I use those, but I don't have, like, professional brushes or beauty blenders or anything like that. I'll just keep it real. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying people who use a bunch of different stuff aren't real. They're just not broke. That one was also Erica. And the next one is from Erica again. Is there a technique you like to use? I like to basically do the smoky eye, but with like a bunch of different colors. I'm expanding on the techniques I do use. Another technique I like to use is just rub it in your face, make sure it gets in there, because I don't have a beauty blender. Or I would just be like, all over my face. So I guess the answer to that question would be, I like to use the smoky eyeshadow technique, only I like to throw my own interpretation on that. The next one comes from Leo. Who in your life has made the biggest impact on you in a good way? That would probably be my fiance and his family, to be honest, at this point. Because most everybody I know tells me, go get a real job. Like, okay. So originally I did want to be a psychologist. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I barely made it through 11 years of school. I don't want to try it for another 5. So I decided to be a esthetician, and his whole family was like, do it. And I was like, okay. So crossing that one out. Yes, I had to write them down. I don't have a good memory. Another one from Erica. What got you into makeup? Well, that's a funny story. So when I was younger, I didn't like to do anything with my hair. It was ponytail. I hated makeup. Hated it. because I couldn't do it. And one of my sisters would always tell me that boys wouldn't like me unless I did something with this. Proved them wrong. I don't have to do my makeup for my fiance to love this. Thank God. So it was that, and I noticed it was really like relaxing and calming when I did my makeup as I got older. I didn't really start doing my makeup until like towards the end of my 11th grade year. So I hope that answers your question, but that's really just what it was. It was just a whole lot of, you need to fix this, and therapy. Okay, this one comes from Tori. How do you get your eyeliner to come out even? If you look closely when I do it, it's not exactly even. I just try and fake it till I make it most of the time. I mean, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it does come out pretty great. And I'm happy with it. But there are things going on upstairs. But I guess the way I do make it come out right when it comes out right is, here, I'll just show you real quick. I start from like the middle of my eyelid and go out and sweep just a little bit and just switch eyes when I'm doing it. I don't do one eye and then do the other and try to make it match. I do like one full eye and then the other. I do like half of one and then half of the other and then just keep going from there. It seems to work. I don't know. I also don't do the big dramatic wings because that's not, it doesn't work with my face. I got a weird squarish type head. I got a big head. So I hope that answers your question. I just kind of take it one step at a time, I guess, when you break it down. Okay, this one comes from my niece. She asks me, how are you so freaking cute? A, that it's a matter of opinion. B, I guess in utero, I just picked out the best genetics from both of my parents and all of my other family, like my grandma, my grandpa, because everybody says I look like my grandma and my grandpa, like some weird, like, mutant mixture of that. It just kind of came out like this. And C, makeup. Let's be honest. Makeup. Right. Now these people wanted to remain anonymous, which that's fine. I'll respect your wishes. You know, it's lame. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do it. Okay, so the first one is, how do you decide how you're going to do your makeup? It's really just my outfit. I just look at whatever I'm wearing and then pick out colors that match, and then slap it on my face. I'm just poke myself in the face, and then I call it good. There's really not much more to it than that. I'll be honest with you. Okay, next question. How often do you do your makeup? On average, like maybe 4 times a week, if that. Like, it's when I'm going somewhere, unless I'm going to my parents and I'm like, whatever. But it's really just like whenever I feel like it for the most part, or when I'm going out. Like, I do my makeup a lot when I'm bored, just so I can like get better at it, but I really don't do my makeup that often. Most of the time when people see me, it's like 3 days ago makeup that I just haven't washed off. I've neglected to wash my face, obviously. What made you decide to be an esthetician? Well, fun story. I originally wanted to be a psychologist, as I've mentioned previously, to make other people happy, and, you know, I thought that's what my calling would be because I'm always helping somebody with something. My glasses are crooked. But then I heard my fiance say, you know, how his mom always says, you know, follow your bliss. And that's what made me realize makeup is my bliss. Like, I really enjoy doing makeup. And so I don't really like doing hair. Like, I've tried to bleach like 3 different people's hair and it just doesn't, nope. So esthetician, actually, fun fact, is like skincare and makeup. Like you can go to a spa and get your face like all washed and stuff and get like masks put on, and then when you're done you get your makeup done. So I figured why not? And I could learn how to take care of this. So that